Hello, this is Pastor Rick, and I want to welcome you to the Sunday Forum on this Sunday, April the 23rd, where we have this very important topic of the 5 wishes, the 5 wishes. And let me read from this document because we want to help prepare you for the future. The 5 wishes is the first living will that talks about your personal, emotional, and spiritual needs, as well as your medical wishes. It lets you choose the person you want to make healthcare decisions for you if you are not able to make them for yourself. 5 wishes lets you say exactly how you wish to be treated if you get seriously ill. And so we want to talk about this so that, in a way, by filling out this 5 wishes document, you're taking control of your life, especially now when you're feeling pretty good and healthy. We brought in some experts on this document. By the way, it's used through most states of the Union. That's how widely it's recognized. And so we want to talk to our own Julie Bliese here, who takes care of so much of our community care here at Emmanuel, and Mark Bayland from Avow, who's an expert on this document. And they're going to lead us with this document, how this document might help our members here at Emmanuel. Let's bring them on right now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Julie, and I'm the Community Care Coordinator, as many of you know. And this morning I'm here with Mark Bayland. He is the Avow Hospice Community Liaison for 6 years now, Mark?
You're going very close to 7.
Excellent, excellent. So the reason we're here today is to discuss an organization called Aging with Dignity. Aging with Dignity was started in 1996 by Jim Towie, and Jim was actually close with Mother Teresa of Calcutta. And they decided to create a document called the 5 Wishes. We have a copy here. Some of you have a copy already, but I wanted to be sure that everyone understands what this document's principle is and how to use it during end-of-life situations and when an unexpected illness comes up, things like that. So it is a legal document, Mark, right?
Yes.
How would you describe what the document is?
The document is there for us to be able to decide what we would want regarding healthcare, whether we would want something or not want something, for example, life support or medical treatments or hospice, any of those decisions, what we would want or not want if we could not make those decisions, whether we physically couldn't communicate or we weren't legally capable of making those decisions, such as somebody with Alzheimer's disease. That is the main purpose of the document. It also handles many other areas that you can plan ahead on, such as who your healthcare surrogate is. Florida does have a hierarchy of who makes those decisions legally. It starts with the spouse, and then if a spouse isn't available to make those decisions, then you have adult children, and then that is followed by siblings. So there's a hierarchy, but the 5 Wishes allows you to be able to choose who you would want as a healthcare surrogate.
Mm-hmm. And when should this piece be put into place, would you say?
I would say as long as you are 18 years or older, now. You do not wait. You do not wait until you're older. Do not wait until you're sick or have some type of disease. The time to do this is when you are completely healthy and capable of making decisions about what you would want or not want. And the document does have different areas, such as close to death, in a coma, not expected to recover. You could also customize the document. I mentioned Alzheimer's earlier. You can put under dementia whether you would want life support, not want life support, or any other medical types of treatments that you may feel strongly about whether you want them or not. Those are your decisions, but it's important that your loved ones know what your decisions are and that you do that now. And if we may wait too long, and then the stress goes on those who have to make the decisions not knowing maybe what you want.
Where should we keep the document?
The document should be kept somewhere where people could get a hold of it. You also want to have copies once you've completed the document to your healthcare surrogates. This document allows you to have 3 healthcare surrogates, as well as anybody else in the family or anybody else that you may want to make sure that are aware of your wishes. You should also have these scanned into your medical records by your primary care physician.
Excellent. And differentiating between 5 wishes and an advance directive, what's the real difference there?
Yes, they're two totally, completely different documents. So Julie just mentioned the do not resuscitate order. This is for somebody who, a good example would be a hospice patient, terminally ill. They're not required or forced to have this, but most of them do, high 90%, have a do not resuscitate order, which means once they stop breathing, they do not want to be resuscitated. So the process is, instead of calling 911, they would call a valve and have them come and move forward with whatever the plans were. They would, first of all, confirm whether the person had passed, and then whatever their plans were regarding cremation or burial, we would plan accordingly. But this is strictly to say if somebody stops breathing, they would not want to be resuscitated. It has to be on a yellow piece of paper. It has to be signed by a physician. It has to be on a refrigerator. That's the purpose of this document. This document is way ahead of this in the sense that this is what you would want or not want, but nothing's happened yet. You're healthy, and this is the time to do this. This is more for when somebody, is, for example, terminally ill, or for whatever reason would not want to be resuscitated.
Wonderful, okay. Thank you, Mark. Also, I have copies in my office of the actual document. If anyone would like one, you can come to my office, or I can also mail it to your home address. A lot of people are leaving for the summer, so I'd be happy to mail that out to you. Thank you for coming, Mark.
Oh, thanks for having me,
You're
Julie.
welcome, you're welcome.
Julie, Mark, that was just a great description of the 5 wishes document. That was very helpful, thank you. But this is all in preparation for a live conversation on Sunday at the Sunday Forum at 10:15 after the worship service. And so, Mark, you first, what is your hope for that conversation on Sunday?
My hope is for those of you who join us will learn how valuable this document could be as far as stating what our wishes would be or not be regarding our health care in the future, and really look forward to having an interactive conversation, which I hope will inspire some conversations amongst you and your family members. Hopefully we'll see you this Sunday.
I'm looking forward to that conversation as well. Julie, what's your hope? Because you take care of the coordinating community care here at Emmanuel. What's your hope for that conversation on Sunday?
I love this document. It was actually created on my mother's anniversary, April 16th, Advance Directives Day. And I want to stress that I have the documents in my office. I also want to remind people that the Stephen ministers have copies of the 5 wishes too. And you can get one from your Stephen Minister group too.
So if you need any documents, or if you want to talk to Julie about any of the content of the 5 wishes, just contact her at her office at this email or give her a call. Again, we want to invite you to the Sunday Forum this Sunday after worship at 10:15. Julie, Mark, and I will be there to lead the discussion. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye now.